Welcome back, planners! It's time for the grand finale of our Fallen Fortress build series. Today we'll place Belle and Beast Castle, framed by the mountains and surrounded by iron fencing, fountains, flower topiaries, and the flower stand. We'll also polish up the landscaping to make the whole area feel cohesive and magical. Now, hold on to your tiaras. Let's get started. Now this slide I can't get up against here to put on either side. Maybe I'll pull this back and just have it, smaller path. Or we can put it at the beginning like that. I'll bring this back. Okay, let's bring some bushes over here, this little entryway, because we are going to have this grand castle here. I might want to do another little iron fence. And what happens with the diagonal fencing? Oh my goodness. It disconnected there. Let's try it again. Wait, no, it did disconnect, didn't it? Interesting. If I put the light there, I don't know. That's being very stubborn. But it could be that light because it's kind of an older light and it may have a bigger footprint. Cross the river and diagonal again. 4, 4, 4. That's a different diagonal. What is happening? Let's try it again. Yeah, it's not exact, but well, it's close. It's kind of a cute entryway. Bring the light over here if I can. I don't know, a little bit of bush work here. Bush work. That's funny. Love to work this flower in if I can. I think I can. Complements that flowering bush there. I can put it on the other side of the fence too. I'm gonna pull in some of this ombre shrub, as long as it doesn't look too much like seaweed. Might be okay. The colors are right. Okay, that's pretty good. We need some trees and then we can get working on the castle area. Ever after firs lined up. That's pretty good for an entryway. And around the pond is good. We don't need much there. So now we're just looking at Beast Castle. Completely separate thing from the neighborhood, which is quite lovely. Okay, let's take a look at some options for fencing. I might have to go make some because iron, spike, and brick feel like the right one to me, even though it's a different color and it's old. I think it's gonna go, especially if I go with this pathing here. So I need to go make some fencing. I can probably add this craft table somewhere over here. Maybe I take this tree out and have it right there, and hopefully still have room somewhere for this chest. I think I can put it next to Goofy's stall. It doesn't want to fit. Let's move this up and we can put it behind it. And I'll just do 2 to make it balanced. Okay, let's see. We want to try this one. And you could see my issue here. Iron. How many can I make? Not a lot, but we'll make what we can. And we can make 27. That's not a lot at all. Iron and brick. I can make some iron from my wrought iron. I think it's a good case. And make some brick. And now I can make 99. That's much better. Okay. Let's go back over here. Though I am torn about these green bushes. They're kind of distracting from the other types of bushes. I might have to swap them out. I'll wait and see. I like this fencing here, but I don't want to start it right on the road. So I'm going to look like halfway between there. And that's, let's see, 4 sections. And we'll do 2 sections on this side. We still have 100 left. Should be okay. I'm going to try to go at an angle now. We'll see how strange it gets. You can see the columns there. They don't quite line up. I don't know why it does that. That's odd behavior. It disconnects the fence, and it did it on the iron too. And that's why I put that lamp there. So it makes me not want to use either one or the other, but not both kind of thing, you know? I'm going to go something like that. Well, let's pull this, something like that. I don't want to close it all the way off, but it feels like it should have some kind of border boundaries. We'll go with something like that, I think, so we can still access things. And I want to go into the Beauty and the Beast and see what kind of items I can pull. I know there's a lion statue. It's very regal, and for a castle, put them here at the entrance. I've never really known how to use them, so this might actually be a good test for me. Pull this back. Ooh, interesting, because I don't think it's allowing me to put them on. Oh, I can. I just can't put them. I thought it was blocking. Oh, that's just around the castle. So should they be on top of a path? Nah, I don't think so. I think that would be just fine. And I thought about using the water, this Neverland water, but I didn't really like the way it looks with this terrain. But let's see. It seems like that would need to be a very small one there. And edging, it might be okay. Is there another corner? Ooh, okay. I'm just, the green and the other green, the blue green, I don't know. Get on the ground and see. Parts of it aren't bad, but I don't like super love it. And I feel like, yeah, I'm going to get rid of it. I will find another place to play with that. I just think it matches the grass too much, and the green is clashing with the other greens. I thought it might be like kind of like a moat look, but not liking it. Also, I could try to use some between here, but then you can't connect it to the river that's there. I don't know what I'm going to do in between them. I did talk about doing like a path around it. Maybe that's the answer. I would need to open this up a little bit, which I can do. Pull this over, move this tree. Easy enough. Like I can go all the way to that ore spot. A little sneaky sneak. Not really, but it's kind of a small little path through there. And then it can go behind the castle. It does come pretty close to the castle. Touches the castle. Oh, I can move the castle up a little bit. Oh man, pathing sometimes does not like me. It's better. I don't know if I moved it up enough. There. Does that still have the backdrop that I wanted? I think so. I think it'll be okay. It'll be great. I'm wondering if I can fit some cluster trees back here. I pretty much got all the big things I want. Put one here. Let's take this tree out and see if we can get the purple one in. Do like the purple tree there. We can't get otherwise. Oh yeah, that's nice. The colors really go with the palace there. And which other one? No, that's the same one as that. This one? I don't think this lets me get to the water over here. I'm not sure there's fishing nodes that far over, but there could be. That's too bad. I thought it was gonna. Well, let's see, because that looks really cool. Let me get down there and see if I need to fish that far over. I like how it makes little hills too. Oh, I can get all the way around it. That's perfect. And this one too? Yeah, I like it. Okay, very good. So should I make the fence go all the way? I think so. I did have some fountains. I like the Beauty and the Beast fountains. Here, tiered fountain. They're not very big, but I think they might be nice here. Let's see if we can do them. What is that? I mean, like that close. That's so far away from it. That's wild. I just want it to go right there. Right there. Needs to move back one square. I think I got it. I mean, that's so picky, but I'm going to see about replacing this with this one. Natural rock. It's going to be picky too, but I think it might look better with the area. I'm forever changing my mind. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, actually. That's how we get to where we're going. I need to have pathing underneath fountains, in my opinion. This one is so picky. Okay, I mean, this kind of makes sense. I don't think a palace really has a lot of grass. Not really. We ran out of pathing. That's okay. I can make some more. Okay, let's finish this up. Last bit of pathing here. I wonder about topiaries for Beast with all the flowers and everything. And actually, I could pull in his flower stall. And we have these topiary squares, but they don't match. No. Okay, I'm gonna pull this out a little and then leave enough to put some foliage around the edge. I have that little flower square. I don't have a lot of flower squares left. I have these. These are pretty. Dusky floral arrangements. And we can do some butterfly flowers and purple bushes. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to bring one of these over here. And this one will balance like that. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, so I'm going to grab Beast flower stall and put in there. Here we go. I pulled the topiary away, but I can grab it again if I want to go through with that. Maybe over here. Enchanted benches. And I was going to use pretty purple lights here. Or not purple. These white wrought iron lights. A little more fancy for the castle area. And I'll put one in each corner. And I'll move that one because that's really close. Put this one on this other side like that. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. There's a lot of different colors going on in here. And that's okay. There's a lot of flowers. I'm going to line the back with purple bushes. Pretty. And then I'll center the enchanted bench. And we can have some more back here. I think we want to be able to walk through here. Let's see about doing an angle. A little more. We need a little more. Yeah. Pull that open. Okay, that looks better. We'll have room to walk through there. More bushes. And then probably a big, lovely tree back there. Maybe this is a good place for a giant. I'll have to pull it out of the menu. Go down to the bottom. Let's find a giant small oak. See that? Woo. Nothing compares to those giant trees. Whoa, hey, we've transformed this. This is wild. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I can't. I'll pull another giant tree right in here. I mean, they're touching. I like the trees that aren't native to here. I like them being in the yards, like they were planted. And the other ones that are more native were just left alone and not cut down when the development was made. That's kind of my backstory here. And I like it. Okay, just a little more decor here. And I'll check the back. But I think having a little bit of open grass is just fine. We have some bushes and things we can stick in there, here and there, but we need to leave room for spawns. You know how it is. I'm taking these away. Yeah, they've been bugging me since I put them down, so we'll replace them the ever after like that. And then inside the fence, there's the other types. I feel better about that. Okay, so if I can just figure out what I want to do here, I'll be all done. I could do these purple furs. They're just so odd, but they might fit in. Maybe we can make the smaller ones look good. Yeah, that's not terrible. And it brings in another color. I'm going to stagger these bushes instead of having them next to each other like they were. Some more flowers. And I have 2 more of these giant lights. I'm not sure if I have room for them between the bushes. There we go. I think we're done. Look at that castle. What a pretty and colorful space here. Oh, it's so pretty. Community garden, 3 lovely homes. Oh, this little area. Let's just do a little tiny bit. I didn't have any of this fencing like I've had in the other spaces. Something like that. Kind of defines an entryway. And I can also do this path over to this other side and these small trees around it. Okay, that helps on the end. So lovely. The fallen fortress of Ever After is complete. We now have a neighborhood of Victorian homes with cozy fenced yards, a lively community garden with Wally's garden and Goofy's stall, and the centerpiece, Belle and Beast's castle, perfectly arranged against the mountain backdrop. I love how the eerie blue tones of the biome balance with the white brick and colorful gardens, creating a storybook village nestled in the shadow of the fallen fortress. Thank you for following along through all 3 episodes. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you're here for the next magical build in Storybook Vale. I'll see you then. Bye!